Telangana is one of India's youngest states, but it has a history that is eternal and places of natural beauty that are timeless. We are on a monsoon journey through the state to some places that are very well known and to some places that are not. Do join us.
A short drive from the little town of Mulugu is a perfect gem, the Ramappa Temple. The temple, built over some decades during the time of the Kakatiya dynasty, is named after its architect, Ramappa, who was from present-day Karnataka. The temple was declared a UNESCO Heritage Site in 2021.
This temple is exquisite. It dates back to the 13th century and the 800-year-old temple has been declared a UNESCO Heritage Site. It is a Shiva temple and this structure houses the Nandi sculpture that traditionally faces any Shiva temple. The main body is of sandstone and there are black basalt pillars with exquisite sculptures. And the entire structure stands on a platform that is 6 feet high.
There are different moods in the temple, also known as the Rudreshwara temple. On a busy day like the Sunday that we visited, the temple is filled with visitors, admiring the sculptures, learning the history of the place, and taking selfies. Sometimes, cultural events are held in these historical surroundings, like this performance from Shivamani. The next day that we visited was quiet and reflective. It was a hard place to leave. In the capital of the Kakatiyas, today known as Warangal, is an even older temple right in the middle of the town.
The 1,000-pillar temple has stood here in Warangal for centuries. Construction began on this star-shaped temple back in the 12th century. It is dedicated to Shiva, Vishnu and Surya. Thousands of people visit here every day, even on a rainy day like this one. And that and the ongoing construction work can serve as a distraction. If you pay attention, there is a lot of amazing architectural beauty on display. It's a rainy day here at the 1,000-pillar temple, which has stood here for so many years. Joining us, Mr. Surya Kiran. What is special about this temple? What is its history?
Actually, this temple belongs to Kakatiya dynasty. This present Telangana and beyond Telangana area ruled by Kakatiyas from 9th century to 13th century.
Okay.
Those who are Telugu speaking people comes under one rule, it's become a Kakatiya dynasty.
Okay.
The Kakatiyas constructed many temples. They followed Shaivism. That's why
Yes.
they constructed many Shiva temples.
Okay.
And also some Trikutalais, means three gods in one temple.
All right.
That is the main specialty of this 1000 pillars temple. Actually, it is named called by Rudreshwaralayam.
Yes.
So, who is the one of the king of Rudradeva? One constructed this temple,
Okay.
and in this temple, this temple dedicated to three gods.
Three different gods.
Yes, Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu, Lord Surya.
Okay.
So there is Trikutalais also they constructed many, but majority of the temples only for Shiva temple.
All right.
It is constructed in 1163 AD by Rudradeva I.
Okay.
So there in Kakatiya dynasty there are main 7 rulers, and some other there are 22, 23 kings ruled totally 400 years.
Now a reconstruction is going on.
Yes, yes. Actually, now it is a 800 years old back temple constructed. But these Kakatiyas, they used some different technology, the triple T technology we called according to the history and inscriptions.
Yes.
The temple tank town. So where they constructed one temple, the tank should be there and town should be there. These Kakatiyan, all the monuments, they found there is no foundation for all these temples and Kakatiyas constructions. So now we are doing what we are doing when we are constructing the building. So we can put cement and concrete and iron everything. But in those days, the particular area what we have to do that temple construction or anything. So that particular area they digged and they filled with sand.
Yes.
On the sand they put all the these stone pillars which is carved outside, and somewhere it is all sculpture whatever maybe they put one by one without cement and any concrete. Due to the excavations, that Kalyana Mandapa is disturbed some.
It falls.
So that's why they removed archaeological survey and they removed all the structure,
Yes.
and again reconstruction is going on. Now it is the 800 years old.
Yes.
Another 1000 years old, it will not disturb. The renovation is going on. Like after Hyderabad, Warangal is the major tourist attraction place. Why? Because Kakatiya dynasty heritage and culture is very rich.
Okay.
Kakatiya's capital is Warangal only. They rule from here up to this Madras and that Odisha and this Belgaum.
Huge kingdom.
Huge kind of.
Among the crowd was this young couple from Warangal, Tejaswi and Pranay, who had decided to visit the temple to mark 1 month since their wedding.
Actually, we got married last month, so this is our first month.
Yeah,
Lovely.
the architecture is very like different. This is unique and like I feel pleasant here. Like seeing inside, yeah.
So celebrating your 1 month here as well.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you
Thank
both.
you, thank
Wishing
you.
you much.
Architecture is very unique and they made differently. Nowadays, it is not possible to the architecture. This is unique. That's why it is famous.
So you come very often?
Yeah, I visited regularly.
Now on to busy, bustling Hyderabad, where a familiar landmark has been getting a facelift.
Mozam Jahi market has been around since the 1930s, a place where you can get fresh fruits, vegetables and a whole lot more, including ice cream, for which it is very famous. The entire market was given a big clean-up this year, and that is something that has been appreciated by visitors and also by those who have shops here.
Mozam Jahi market was built in 1935, and since then it's the property of the local municipality, which is Hyderabad Municipal Corporation. These are the existing shopkeepers, are the leaseholders which have been there for generations. And once I and our municipal administration, Shri K.T. Ramarao, we were passing by, and market was not in a good condition and shape, and that's when minister asked us to take up the repairs. That's how it started. Initially we thought the repairs will be done in about 3 months time, but when we started doing the repairs, the entire roof was gone. It's a jack arch roof. We had to rebuild the entire roof. All the stones were cleaned up, entire stormwater drains were redone, entire cabling was redone, and the entire process took about more than 2 years period. It costed us about 16 crores, but we are happy that this is going to last for at least 100 years, and it has now become a very tourist kind of place where people have started coming back. The chimes of clock tower is back, and some people tell me that they are hearing after decades, so that's a very feel good factor when people come and say that they feel good that chimes are back.
ये टूरिज्म बने जैसे बहुत जने आ रहे हैं यहाँ पर इस वक्त, यहाँ बहुत आ रहे हैं लोग और बहुत वो आ रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छा बन रहा है.
It's pretty clean compared to the last time. Yeah.
What do you come here for?
We came here to eat an ice cream outside.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Ice cream here is very good.
This place is really famous for ice creams.
Of course, we had to check this out for ourselves. Hyderabad has so much history. Sometimes that history is buried, quite literally.
This stepwell, with its beautiful design, has been in existence for centuries. But it is in the middle of the city, humans are humans, and it had been filled with garbage right up to the top. Now the garbage is being taken away, a process of restoration is on, and the stepwell is coming to life once again.
People find it extremely kind of interesting from tourist point of view, and it becomes a kind of ground where families come, and it's more of a family spending time. Bansilal Pet is one such thing, and which is generating a lot of interest. We are trying to make it a pedestrian area around the stepwell. So that's how I think it's shaping up very well. All across Bansilal Pet, the level of water which was, we started there was nothing, and today it's about 24 feet has already come up. So it's water conservation, water recharge in the area, and therefore ecologically it's a very, very sound kind of proposal for us. So what we are planning is that for each of the stepwells we are trying to engage the local people. So Bansilal Pet we are telling, so we are saying the local habitations which are there, the people who are residing nearby, we are trying to encourage them to kind of open heritage shops and handicrafts items, etc., cafeterias in those areas, because we are expecting once we make it a pedestrian area, a lot of tourists will come. They see an income generating activity for all the households which are residing nearby, and therefore they'll take the responsibility. So idea is for each of the stepwells, the local resident welfare associations will own and will kind of have the ownership of those stepwells. And there is some activity happening. Bansilal Pet, we are trying to create an amphitheater nearby. There will be an art exhibition place, and that's how it will be revived. So there is an income generating activity attached to each of the stepwells we are planning.
Stepwells, though beautiful, may no longer be enough to meet the needs of an ever-growing thirsty population. This is the enormous Mallana Sagar Dam, a work in progress just over 70 kilometers from Hyderabad, being built at a cost of over 7,000 crore rupees.
The massive Mallana Sagar Reservoir project was designed to meet irrigation and drinking water needs. but there will be plenty here for visitors to do as well. There are plans for accommodation and also boating and other water-based activities, all in these spectacular surroundings.
And while Mallanasagar is still being built up as a future tourist destination, Laknavaram, close to Mulugu, is up and running and very popular.
Laknavaram Lake caters to our fascination for water. The lake is ringed by thickly forested green hills, and if you like fresh air and wind, you can get several lungfuls right here.
This little family of Sainath, Swarnalatha and Yuvan make the trip to Laknavaram at least once a month, even though it is 60 kilometers from where they live.
I oftenly visit this place. It's a very good place. We come here for nature, to enjoy nature.
The Laknavaram Lake dates back to the Kakatiya dynasty. Our final stop on this monsoon journey, the stunning Bogatha Falls. This is also in Mulugu district, about 140 kilometers from Warangal.
What can one even say? You feel humbled and speechless in the face of such magnificent natural beauty. The Bogatha Falls of Telangana.
There are vantage points that have been built to allow tourists to gaze at the falls for as long as they like. Many visitors like to get right into the water opposite the falls and at a safe distance. To think that all this water has been pouring over the falls for thousands of years.
During the course of this program, we have brought you glimpses of just some of the treasures that Telangana has to offer. There is so much more to explore. Thank you for joining us on this journey.